What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to film a coconut red curry chicken. I feel like I'm one of those people that just gets like super bored of regular chicken recipes all the time, so I try to change it up. This recipe, honestly, most of it has stuff that's like already in your kitchen. I did have to buy a few different things like red curry paste and fresh basil. Those were like the two things I didn't have. Most of the stuff is already in your kitchen and it's just like spices and making your chicken like super flavorful. You can do this either with a full fat coconut milk, which is what I'm using. If you really wanted, you could probably use like coconut milk just like in the box that's in the fridge section. And then for the vegetables, I'm just doing like red pepper, green pepper, and onion. And I bought one of those like pre-cut, easy things that I'm just gonna throw in all together just to make my life easier. So I didn't buy individual peppers and onions, but you can do that if you prefer to be like super on the veggie forward side. So let's get into it. It's gonna be super easy, super quick, and let's do this. So the first thing is to prep all your vegetables. Make sure you cut them up into like long strips. Again, I bought these pre-cut and then I just added yellow onion on top of it. And then I've already cut up all of my chicken. It's 1 pound of chicken into bite-sized pieces just so they cook super thoroughly, super quickly. I got brown sugar, 2 limes. I actually always keep my ginger in the freezer so that it lasts longer. So I have my ginger. I did 1 can of coconut milk, the Thai organic kind, garlic, coriander, sea salt, pepper, and then I've got red curry paste, curry powder, and fish sauce. And then you also see I have an entire plant of basil. You won't use the whole thing, but having it there is just the most helpful. We are going to start out this recipe and it's going to be very hands-on. You're starting off with throwing in your grapeseed oil. I did about 1.5 tablespoons. Honestly, I eyeball it, and then I tossed in all of my onion. That's gonna be the first thing that needs to get cooked, especially because you want to caramelize those onions before you toss in everything else. When you got your onions fully caramelized, we're going to start adding in all of our spices, and this is a very quick thing. You want to do this as quick as possible. So we're going to do 1 tablespoon of garlic. We've got 1/2 tablespoon of ginger, and then you'll start to see me mixing it up a little bit here just because I didn't want the pan to burn. The next step is going to add more spices, and we are going to be adding a lot of curry powder. So we're doing 2 teaspoons of curry powder. Honestly, if you want more of a curry taste, you could do more. I only like 2 teaspoons. And then when I got to the red curry paste, that's when I really loaded it on. I wanted like a heavy Thai taste. So I actually do 3 tablespoons. You can always add more, add less. That's a preference thing. And then we're going to just top this with coriander. I didn't measure this out. I just eyeballed a little bit here and there, up to you in terms of preference again. After you've added in your coriander, you're going to want to add more grapeseed oil after you've mixed this up just before you add your vegetables. I probably threw in about 1 tablespoon extra, and then I added in all of my bell peppers. Again, mine are pre-cut. You may have more or less than me, so make sure you add oil accordingly. And you're going to want to mix this super well. As you can see, everything is completely coated in all of my spices. And then I'm going to add my chicken on top. I really mixed this up before I just let it sit or set. I really wanted everything to be fully covered, encompassing all of my flavors. And then you'll actually see the final piece. Everything is fully grilled, and once I finally got that grilled charred look, that's when I started adding round 2 of all of your different spices. Like I said before, this is going to be speed round. So we've added 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, we've juiced 1 lime, and here I'm adding 1 teaspoon of my fish sauce. Again, do this as quick as you can. You don't need to mix in between throwing everything in here. And then you're going to do an entire can of coconut milk. If you're doing a different coconut milk, I'll add some suggestions down in the description box so you can get an idea. But then we can start mixing again. We're going to mix this, and honestly, you want it to simmer for quite some time so you start to thicken up your sauce. Once you've got that beautiful red color, you're going to add basil. Honestly, I added quite a lot of basil, totally optional to you. I loved the basil flavor, and you're gonna wanna mix that up. So I always use Aaron as my final taste tester because he's got like the best palate. So he's taste testing it now. He's already told me I've gotta add turmeric, and then we did a little bit of turmeric, we did a little bit of extra brown sugar. What else?
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
I like a little more lime, so I might just do like maybe 1/2 more lime.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's perfect. It tastes great.
Sweet. All right, so we'll add more lime. That means that we did total of 2 limes, and then we did 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So that wraps up this recipe. It's definitely one that takes a very short amount of time to make, but involves so much like hands-on effort to throw all the ingredients in very quickly. I think start to finish, it took me about 10 to 15 minutes. I'll put everything in the description in terms of directions, ingredients, and my recommendations. I definitely did it more on like a Thai-based curry instead of an Indian curry, which is what I wanted. So if you want to do more of an Indian curry, I'll put some recommendations down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!